Hey guys, I want to talk about calorie restriction just a little bit. It's going to be kind of a quick video, but I just think it's an important thing to perhaps think about that maybe you've never thought about before. You know, and what I'm trying to say, okay, is that calorie restriction is where basically you restrict your calories. Hence calorie restriction, which means you're not eating a lot of food, okay? You're only eating basically to provide your body with what it needs on a daily basis, so you're not eating any more than that. So there's some people that eat calorie restricted diets because the science shows, and in animals studies have shown, that when you restrict an animal's diet, specifically a monkey's diet, and the amount of calories that it can consume every day, that the rate at which it ages decreases. So it's basically gives you an anti-aging, effect. The reason that I bring this up is because if you're suffering from baldness or you have other kinds of health conditions and you start restricting your calories and you lower the amount of food that you're eating, it's going to lower the rate at which you age. If you lower the rate at which you age, that means you lower the rate at which everything, your whole body ages, okay? Your body is one whole living being. And if you decrease the rate at which your whole body is aging, then that means obviously you're decreasing the rate at which you're losing your hair. So the cool thing is that just by eating less food, no matter which food, what food that is. I'm not promoting you just eat junk food, but I'm just saying that if you lower the amount of food that you're eating, you're going to age slower than someone that's eating a lot more food. And that's pretty much been proven. I think the reason that happens is just because you're basically conserving a lot more of the energy in your body. See, whenever we eat food, it requires energy from our body to digest this and utilize it and everything. And while all these nutrients and things are important to keep us alive, if you eat a lot of food, it can really tax your organs and your whole body system. So that, to me, that's kind of why, our body ages. I'm sure there's, more scientific reasons out there, than what I'm giving. I'm just kind of using common sense with this, because I'm not really that, technical with things, and I haven't dived way down into the research, so this is more just general information, that I'm bringing on this channel, because I haven't been to school, I haven't gone to college for any of these things. Everything that I've basically learned is from other people, by reading books, by listening to people, and I've done this for basically the past 10 years of my life. So, I've spent thousands and thousands of hours and read hundreds and thousands of articles, so I've had a pretty good understanding, basic understanding of, what the body needs. I know a lot about diets and all that stuff. So I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but back to my point with calorie restriction is that, if you're the kind of person that is interested in, I want to slow down the aging process. I start seeing a few wrinkles here and there. I start noticing my hair starting to fall out a little bit. And I want to take some action here, but I don't want to just have to spend a fortune, of money on all these different things. I don't want to have to buy hair, skin, and nails because this is kind of expensive. Then one simple step that you guys can make is just decrease the amount of food that you eat. Now, granted, if you decrease the amount of food that you eat and you're still eating a junk food diet, standard American diet, I don't recommend that at all. Because then you're just decreasing the amount of nutrition that you're getting, which is very low to begin with what you were consuming. But the thing is, guys, if you start consuming a very nutrient-rich, dense diet, like the kind of diet that I'm telling people to eat on this channel, which is fruits and vegetables and beans and whole grains and nuts and seeds and essential fats, then wow, now you're loading your body with all this nutrition, so you don't really have to consume so much food anymore like you were on the standard American diet to be able to thrive. So just by switching your diet to a healthier diet, you automatically lower the amount of calories and you lower the rate at which you're aging. So when you're 25 or 30, you probably look like you're 20. Where there's kids now that are 15, 14 years old. You know, no offense to anybody that's watching this, that's new to this channel, you know, and maybe you're this age. But, you know, when you keep eating at McDonald's and you keep drinking energy drinks and soda and ramen noodles and potato chips and Pop-Tarts and cereal and homogenized pasteurized milk with genetically modified hormones and all this stuff, you look older than people that are 25, 30 that are consuming a healthy diet. You know, and it's true, you know, and then there's 60, 70, 80, 90, even 100-year-olds that look like they're younger than 50-year-olds. So, you know, it's just simple observation is that, you know, if you're eating a really healthy diet and you're eating less calories, your body isn't going to age so fast anymore. Because you aren't poisoning your body, alright? You aren't poisoning your body, and you're conserving a lot of your body's energies. You're conserving your body, a lot of your body's energies, and you're eating a really nutrient-rich diet. Your body's giving you everything that it needs, but you're also conserving energy, so you're not going to age so fast. And that's the whole thing, is like, when you start aging quicker, then whatever you genetically inherited, so say you genetically inherited male pattern baldness, or balding, then, and you're doing things in your life, you're eating certain things that are speeding up the aging process, then you're going to express those genes a lot quicker, if that makes sense to you guys. So let me try to say this again so it's a little bit easier for you guys to understand. Because I don't know, you know, what kind of audience I have. Maybe I have a lot of young people here. So, and you guys are probably laughing at me because you're probably thinking, gee, you know, you're young yourself, and that's true, I am, you know. But the thing is here, guys, is that, okay, we inherit genes from our mom and dad, right? So for example, say your dad or your mom has baldness, okay, then you have a very high likelihood of having that same gene. Now, you can actually control and you can turn on and off genes by what you do, specifically with what you eat. So if you are eating a really healthy diet, like fruits and veggies and nuts and seeds, and you know, and you're taking superfoods and you're taking certain herbs like this, you can start turning on the good genes. And you can turn off the bad genes, and you can slow the rate at which you age, so you won't express, you know, what your parents had. So hopefully, you know, that makes a lot of sense to you, and this is encouraging news because, you know, it doesn't require you to have to spend thousands of dollars on some new hair, you know, transplant and all that, because I don't recommend that. For one thing, it's dangerous, like taking one part of your body and putting it in another part of your body, and you're just ripping out all the chemicals and connections, and it can cause major dysfunctions and imbalances in your body. But when people get hair transplants, it's crazy, you know, it's like mad scientist work. So I don't recommend people doing that at all, okay? So basically, if you want to slow down the aging process, if you want to keep your hair for a lot longer, and you want to keep your youthful vitality and vigor and eyesight and all these, and your memory and all these things, just eat a healthy diet and don't eat so much. And that's the message for you guys in this video today. And hopefully, you know, it's an encouraging message, because, you know, I think it is, and I think a lot of people will agree with me. You know, and there just might be some people out there that don't, but, you know, those people are still going to continue on with how they want to live and suffer the consequences of it. But the thing is, guys, is you have a great opportunity today, never before in history, because you have access to all these amazing superfoods. You can eat fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, you know, unless you live in a certain part of the world where it's not available to you. But the thing is, you know, you do have an awesome opportunity to be really healthy, and so many people give that up. You know, and they go through life, and then only to get a disease and get old and be stuck in a nursing home wishing that they had done things differently. You know, don't be like that. You know, be proactive and do something right today, now. And it can be fun and exciting, and, you know, when you eat healthy, you feel full, because you're getting all that fiber in you and all this nutrition, so you don't feel like eating. So, favorite, like, subscribe,